Hey, what's up, guys? Hello, everybody. Got Tommy here with me. We're going to talk a little bit about watches and stuff. I know there's going to be kind of a few unboxings later, to maybe even during the pre-show, maybe in the after show.
Yeah.
We got a new feature going on here, so make sure that you vote in the vote section. I'm gonna try to do these polls, trying to figure this whole thing out. But oh yeah, and don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, etc. By the way, I was I was setting up the intro, right? And I looked down over here, and the Rolex, they changed up. They added some images. Look at how beautiful these markers are, right?
It looks great.
Incredible stuff. I mean, this is so 3D, three-dimensional. This is almost like Patek. Not quite, but almost like Patek level.
The picture's incredible how they got so close.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's focus stacking. It is. Wait, is it? No. Wait a minute. No, because it looks like this portion is blurred out, like over here. This is in focus, but maybe they focus stacked it until this point, because you can see that this is blurred out. I don't know, but I was checking some stuff out about with the cameras, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, man. Oh, I wanna talk to you about cameras. Maybe we'll do that later, in either later in the stream or maybe off air, because I got some. I spoke about it a little bit about it yesterday, but about my thoughts about the camera and mistakes and the mistakes I've made, and if I could do things differently, what I would have done. But yeah. Oh, and yes, Perth Luxury reminds everybody, hey, Tim, I dropped the update link for my live stream. Sorry about that. Release an unboxing and sampling of Springbank 15-year-old, link in the various areas of Discord. Yeah, Perth, thank you so much. You know what's interesting? I just saw something. Let me try something. Let's see. Oh, can you drop the link, Perth? Can you drop the link into the into the chat? Because I'm gonna try to link there. I just found out there's a button I can send people after they watch this stream. It'll send them to your stream. It's weird, but we'll see how it works. And Jay Wright, £2 super chat, onwards and upwards. James Wright plus Tim watch YouTube awards. Ooh, a YouTube awards, man. I want
Tim,
some.
I dropped the link for him.
Oh, okay. Let me see something. Oh, okay, that's not the right.
I think that's his stream link.
Yeah, cool. Let me see. I'm gonna copy that, and let me try to do edit video.
I don't know. He's sent something.
There's so many new features coming out for the YouTube, especially for the live streaming section.
Yeah.
Ooh, the redirect. Boom. Oh, wait, why can't I do that? You know what? He doesn't have 1,000 subs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, unfortunately. Damn, YouTube doesn't consider you a human being if you don't have 1,000 subs. That's sad. Shit, man. But everybody, guys, go check out Perth Luxury YouTube channel. There's gonna be some some live streaming. The unboxing. Oh yeah. We're gonna take a look at this new tutor that's coming out. Oh yeah. So let me just finish this thing up. Any thoughts on the tutor boutique? Yep. Right. We're gonna talk about it right now. Look at this. Date 40 is equipped with the new generation movement. Oh, okay. I'm just impressed by
There's
these
a lot of new
images. How
stuff.
cool is that, right?
Wow.
Look at this. They added all these like videos and images and stuff.
That's awesome.
Date. Oh shoot. So Date was the first one to display a day and a date in this fashion. Pretty cool. Man, they really did some updates to here. Oh, and Paul M became a YouTube member. Thank you for resubscribing. 1 second. Yeah, I mean we're gonna talk about that right now. Oh, and let's let's just play this one. Oh, my audio is off. Oh.
Hey Marco, you little bitch.
Okay. Okay. I was really expecting that one, but I need to add some I need to add some of these what's it called? Audios in here.
Make me a moderator right now, you little bitch.
Paul M, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome back. Yeah, so check this out. Oh, let me show you guys this little video. They got this a little intro, the reveal, the mini reveal. So look at this. They take something out, they spray it, and then they form it. How crazy is that?
Oh wow.
Right? So there's no like welding. Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty insane. So they just take a block of, well, I mean, it's got to be steel. Maybe it's gold. It's possible that it's going to be another gold piece because it has to be a very malleable metal. Maybe it's bronze again. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be another bronze.
Hopefully not.
But it's crazy how they take this thing, right, and they turn it into. I mean, it probably costs a lot of money to have one of these stamping machines.
Yeah.
Obviously, then they have to go and kind of take off the rough edges. But still, that's pretty impressive how they pump out these watches. Is it look, and then they're being so deceptive. Like, what metal is that? Who knows? Right?
So weird color.
Yeah, it's so hot. It's like 1,000,000 degrees.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then just stamp it out.
13 hours. Jesus.
Yeah, it's gonna be at 6 in the morning. SE 10 pounds super chat. Onwards and upwards. SE, thank you so much. Much appreciated, man. Man, I just upgraded my website, so this really helps. Just paid $200 to upgrade my website to a business version, so now I can have my own store and all kinds of new features baked into the website that I'm going to be working on. My website needs many improvements, but like this one. So now actually the store that wasn't functioning will now be functional. So we can do some interesting merch and stuff. And like actually like this merch store has a lot more items that I can do.
Okay.
So, and it's not just like it's gonna be so much fun. I hopefully also I hope that I can sell like custom merch just through using their payment system. So I can you know, like for example, make like a book and sign it and then be able to send it. So
it looks really good on the site.
Yeah, right. And it's baked in, and it's just eventually I'm gonna retire the other store and just have maybe this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna, man. I'm gonna put some prints. I'm gonna have some pictures. I'm gonna try to put in like just like I can also do like free stuff on there too.
Sure.
So I wanna put up like what's it called desktop. Because I have this camera, right? It takes amazing pictures. So I wanna do some like desktop wallpapers,
Oh,
wallpapers for
okay.
people. Yeah,
Very
because
cool.
there's not enough of that stuff. There's like a lot of images, but they're all kind of they're kind of I need to get better at photography. So hopefully we'll do, yeah, we're gonna talk about photography a lot going forward as well. Snack X Coco, welcome back, Tim. Hope you had a fantastic week. Yeah, I mean that the vacation was rough, but what do we think about this Tudor boutique edition unveiling? I mean, this is crazy. I put up this poll, right? And it says 57 people think that there's too many watches coming out of Switzerland. 43% say no, there's not too many. Like, oh, I don't. Are we gonna see watches dropping every single month going forward? How crazy would that be?
I know, right? This was like supposed to be done months ago.
Yeah, like, and if you think about it, there's no reason for watch brands wait until like do one yearly release, right?
Sure. Right.
And because like you have all this hype for like 1 week and then that's it. It drops and nobody's talking about it. But I feel like actually Rolex is testing the waters with doing it with Tudor. Just doing like these monthly releases. I mean, like, why wouldn't you wanna release something every single month instead of once per year? I mean, I understand it in the days before the coronavirus, right? Because they were saving everything up for the Basel World, right?
Yeah, it was a big show.
Yeah, it
Exactly.
was a big deal. Everybody was there. It was ceremonial. It was like Olympic Games, right? Where everybody's trying to outdo each other. And then you can't, like, Olympic Games are canceled, so we're like, oh, what? We can't have all of these individual sports
Yep.
that So it made no sense to like some brands, right? They try to keep staying with this old tradition. Obviously, Rolex, right? They had the release in September, and then they're like, okay, and then now they have one in March. So they have all this stuff. They probably have like inventory built up, right? So
Yeah.
why wait like unnecessarily 6 months until dropping something new? Like, why not as soon as you make it? Why not just release it right away?
I
Obviously,
agree.
after all like extensive testing and stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
makes no sense.
Oh, 100%. I think it's better, keep it relevant.
Yeah,
100%.
exactly. You keep the brand relevant. You keep the hype relevant, and then if something, let's say, and if it's just one, like Rolex release what, like they usually release like six new things, right?
Yeah.
Why not drop like a new color for
Yeah.
Datejust and just have an unveiling of this new color, right? Or
Yeah.
just something, something in between, and then have people like, "Ooh, did you see the new color?"
Yeah.
Snacks Coke says everyone wants Swiss-made stamp. Can't blame the watchmakers. Hey, Night Ritz Watchman, thank you for the upvote. Perth, hey Tim, I've just made it public so it can be found on my YouTube channel. By the way, um, you have to make sure that you go into your YouTube. See, just Perth Luxury. You have to go. Oh man, it's hard to find you. You have to make sure that you go into YouTube settings. Let me see how it looks like on your YouTube channel. Because you have to, yeah, you know what? It's invisible. Oh my God. You know what? dude, you have to go into settings. It's hard to explain. You know what? Just after the show, I'll show you. Okay, so just make sure to come on to the stream after the show. I'll show you how to set up your YouTube. So it could be visible, because right now, if I go to your YouTube channel, it's invisible. There's nothing there.
You know the
Because
link that I
no,
sent him? If you click
no,
a link,
yeah. If you have a link, you can
Yeah.
find it, right? But without a link, you will not be able to find it
yeah,
until he goes. Actually, you know what? I think even if he goes live, you won't be able to find it. It's the same thing that Mr. Two had this problem. JJ, Marco, everyone had this problem.
oh yeah,
Because they haven't revealed the live stream section in their on their homepage.
oh okay.
Yeah, so you have to go into like customize your channel, and you have to add that section, because by default YouTube is not a live streaming platform, so they're kind of like that section is hidden. Derek M, another tutor. Yes, I mean tutor is just gonna keep busting. I mean, this is gonna be actually so cool. If tutor just creates like a schedule of one piece every month, that'd be actually pretty cool. I would like that. You know what I mean? Ah,
It'll be cool.
yeah, because then it's like doing this show would be so easy going forward. Because right, because there's always something coming. There's always you can always speculate about something new. So there's always like a plan B discussion. Like, oh, we have nothing to talk about. We're talking about the new tutor.
Yeah.
What can we see from these images? Oh, let's actually we'll go into it in just a couple of seconds. I'm just gonna let's see. All I want is V2 Black Bay 58 with ceramic bezel and a Pelagos adjustable clasp. Instead, we get this fancy garbage nobody wants. Yeah.
He's right there.
Yeah, but you know what? Like after being to Barcelona and just observing, just trying to see it, like, because when I was there, I was just trying to keep my mind occupied by watching what other people wear, just constantly checking like what's popular, and seeing so many of those Bulgari aluminum watches. I realized, like, guys, we're actually very, very rare breed. The people who care about like watch that they wear. So, I mean, I'm thinking that Tudor they have some kind of internal, like, I mean, obviously, I think what they're doing is they're scouring internet. They have some kind of internet search database, and they're looking at what people are searching for. And if people are searching for ceramic watches, then they'll be like, oh, let's make a ceramic watch. If are people Googling silver watches, it's possible.
Maybe.
Yeah, we just don't know. Because I mean, obviously they're not making watches for us.
No, definitely
It's
not.
so obvious, right? And a part of it, I'm thinking like, are they purposely withholding like the good stuff?
Like what we
'Cause-
want. Yeah.
Yes, because they know what the collect like what. Because think about it, once they make an adjustable clasp, they
Mhm.
can't go back, right?
Yeah.
So then they're kind of screwing themselves over because they can't make an upgraded version. So instead of giving us everything we want and then having nothing to upgrade, they're I think they're like purposely like, oh, you know what, guys, let's not do adjustable clasp just yet.
Yeah.
Let's just let's just be 10 years behind Rolex or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm suspecting this. And even you look at the Omega, right?
Yeah.
The new man on the moon. They did not put an adjustable clasp, and I wouldn't be surprised if 5 years later they come out with the version, or 5 or whatever years later they come out with an adjustable clasp. Just because, so like if anything, that could be another Like people would be like, "Ugh, I really didn't think that I needed to upgrade, but I really want that adjustable clasp.
Yeah,
There's a reason to upgrade."
it's smart.
So yeah, but most people don't even know, like, think about it. If you don't know anything about watches, you don't even know that Rolexes have adjustable clasp. Why would
Mhm.
you care if you don't know it exists?
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you never tried on a Submariner with a glide lock, if you never had that experience, then oh, I didn't share the link. If you never had the experience of a glide lock, you will never want it,
100%.
right?
You
And
won't be thinking
obviously,
about it.
all these fikers did try on a Submariner. Now, Tommy, have you tried the glide lock?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Ah, it's amazing. It's it's so hard. You cannot. I mean, the pain I had to go through trying to go back to the Explorer 2, right? Because this was my second watch,
Yeah,
and not having a glide like just having a glide like watch for a year. I was thinking that was just like a Rolex thing that
like
every watch had
standard.
a glide like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then having that, then getting a second one and realizing that's not a default thing that you get. You get spoiled. You're like,
Yeah.
if they don't have it, I don't want it. So I'm feeling like, these brands, they're purposely withholding the glide lock for. Like, they're like, not enough people know about this feature yet, so let's not do it, just so that in the future there is some kind of it's like it's almost like what's it called? You know how there's like built in like expiration date,
Hmm.
or what would you call it? What was there's a name for this? When like electronics have it, like,
Not a warranty.
no, 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 not a warranty, but like over like at some point you will no longer be able to fix it. What's it called? Like,
I know
there's
what you mean, though.
a what?
I know what you mean, but I can't think of the term.
Yeah, there's a term. There's a specific term for it, but man, I forgot. Planned obsolescence. Thank you, Marco. Exactly, the planned obsolescence. Like, not doing these clasps is a kind of a planned obsolescence, because they can do it. I mean, they can do it easily. They can easily put in, but if they don't, and they do it, if they come out with it as late as possible,
Yeah,
then there's something they can do to upgrade their watches.
that's smart. Keeps you wanting, more pieces and upgrade. If you
Yeah,
get it now, you're not going to upgrade.
yeah. I mean, that's why the Explorer 36, right? That's why this new Explorer 36, to me, the biggest difference was the clasp. The
Mm.
upgrade in the clasp, but it doesn't have a glide lock, but the clasp was such a huge deal that, like, it if you look back at the previous 36, right?
Sure, sure.
It's like I said, like, to me there's no difference between those two, except just that micro adjustment,
Hmm.
which just, to me, it just really modernizes the watch. Now I have, like, Rolex, they're kind of screwed now. All of their watches have this thing. So
Yeah,
what's gonna be the next step? I have no idea. It's
I
gonna
don't
be
know
tough.
either. But they change things so little.
Yeah, I mean, for them it's gonna be easier, I think, a little bit, because like all of these brands that don't have the, these easy links, right? They have one more step that they can upgrade.
Yeah, the
So
GMTs. Yeah,
mm, let's see. Night response to the boutique edition might be like the Tudor Black Bay Harrods. Uh you know, I'm thinking it's got to be some kind. Oh, you know what? We can actually look at the shape.
I saw a lot of people saying the Herods in like forums and stuff. So you might be right.
You mean why Harrods?
Like just as a speculation, I don't know.
Hold on, let me just get this super chat. J Wright, £2 super chat. Please bring up Reenbury, Sao Paulo, 196 top image. What is this? Reen. Sao Paulo, 960. Okay. Are we talking about this?
What is that?
I don't know.
In the city?
Interesting. 1960s. Okay. It's a cool image, actually. I love the image.
The street looks like it's like vertical. It's cool.
Yeah, and there's just like 4 guys walking. It's very cool. Wow.
Photography greats.
Damn. Wow.
Maybe because you said you want to talk about like cameras and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. No, it's really amazing image. Wow. Oh, there's so much going on. It's so interesting. Like there's so many questions. Like what are these guys doing on the roof? What is happening? What is happening? Why are they there? Oh, let me just take this off. Look at this, guys. It's very interesting. Shit. How did they even take this? I mean, where did they take this image from? It almost makes no sense to me. Was it like a higher building with the like super long lens? Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for that. Uh, let's see here. Yeah, man, we're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff. I'm expanding the show, guys. I'm gonna be doing a pre-show that goes really early. Let's see. Scuba said I had 2 subs, and the glide lock on my Omegas are just as good in my opinion. I have a Seamaster, PO, and Panda Speed Racing. All brands should have on-the-fly adjustment. Yeah, I mean the only problem that I have with the Omega kind of glide locks, they're a little bit bulky. They're bulkier than they have to be. I
Hmm.
feel like just a little bit too bulky. But other than that, it they have to like it's a must. It makes no sense not to have glide locks in the modern world. Marco, glide lock clasp is the best there is, no question. Seriously, the only complaint I have with Bruce Wayne is the bezel and the glide lock because of the Submariner. Yeah, the satisfying click of the sub, you don't get that on the Bruce on the on the GMT Master 2. You get that very quiet rotating bezel.
Hmm.
But man, if they put glide lock on Bruce Wayne, oh my god, it will change everything. Style Collector, $5 super chat. Welcome back, brother. Thank you. And Style Collector, I spoke with the AD. I let them know that I'm back. So, and they told me basically that if they have any news, they'll contact me ASAP. So I'll keep you posted. Painting or fake Photoshop? I don't think that image is Photoshop because when was this? This was taken in 1960s. Taken from the elevated position, the photograph depicts the street, high-rise buildings, and rooftops of Sao Paulo below. The composition is divided roughly into 3 vertical sections. Yes, you got the street, you got the buildings, and you got these guys on the roof. The section on the left depicts the vertical axis major road with multiple lanes of heavy traffic. Sunlight of the road creates a strong contrast with deep shadows to the left edge of composition and the center section of the photograph. To its right, the center section depicts a cluster of high-rise buildings flush against the road. The section on the right of the composition is dominated by high rooftop in the foreground. Most of the rooftop is strongly illuminated by sunlight. 4 men are seen walking in the direction of the camera across the wedge of sunlight, casting long shadows before them. That's crazy. Damn, I mean, it's crazy how you look at this image and your eyes jump from the road to the guys, and they just keep going back and forth. It's crazy. It's very interesting stuff,
That is crazy. The street is
right?
throwing me off, though. I don't know why the hell that's
I
vertical.
just, I just, I mean, I keep trying. Look, I mean, and there's so much going on here, and then you keep going back, and you just keep looking between these 2 points. Very interesting image. Very interesting. I was actually learning a little bit about composition and stuff. So, man, and just like, like this guy, he was talking about what makes for the best images. He was saying like the best images are like the ones that keep your eyes on the image, because there's some eyes that will like detract you,
Sure.
but have some certain elements that can like throw you off and throw you out of the image actually.
Hmm.
And he's like, and then you look at this and it's just right, like when you look at this, aren't you just looking at the guys and then you're looking back at the street, and then you go back to the guy and you're stuck in this never ending loop. You can't leave this image. It's pretty crazy. So, oh, man, I want to take better pictures. I want to take better pictures. Dodger, I like early shows. Good for European audience. Marco is the man. Bring back Lolix is back, by the way. So there, I think there's peace. There has been peace has been declared in the background. So it's all good. It's all good, Dodger. Thank you. I spoke with Lolix today. He said he had an extensive Oh, there you go. And Marco confirms it. Thank you. Feud is over. Yep. They smoked the peace pipe. No, I mean they're good. They're good. Yeah. Yeah, but Archie. I mean, Lolix said he'll stay away from Archie's stream, but I mean, we'll never know. We'll
Could always
have
come
him
back.
back. Yeah. I mean, it's just Oh,
JJ.
wait, did I didn't drop the link?
You
Hold
did
on.
earlier, but maybe not.
Sorry. No, I think I
You
think
did
I
for
did.
Marco. Yeah.
Yeah, I did drop. Okay. Guys, make sure to vote. Oh, 53 votes. Oh, it's working. What? What? It's crazy. Shane says, no. Late shows are better, especially for us on the West Coast who work 12-hour days and get off by 7 p.m. Yo, but I being in Barcelona and trying to do show and realizing that Archie goes live at 12 a.m. Oh, that's depressing. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's really late. I mean, then again, I was learning some stuff about the Spain. Apparently, because I didn't know. This is so funny. Their prime time is 12 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hello, JJ Lecoute,
Hey,
Jesus.
JJ.
What do you
or
think?
as we say, second class JJ.
Yeah. You know the deal already. I know what you like to do to us. What's up, Tom?
Hey, man.
Yo, I sold all my crypto to all you people out there. I'm out. I'm getting
Really?
out. I'm not out forever. I'm just out for now. Nobody wants to face the fact that we're hitting a major crash here, but we are.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the man that the crypto. Who?
Tim, I put in a limit buy for $29,420, and it hit. So I got a lot, and then it did a little rebound up to 33, and I sold it all. I was like, goodbye.
Oh, nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, but like people think like I've changed my opinion on crypto. I think maybe I didn't. I'm just, why am I going to hold it and watch it go all the way down to 24, 25,000 when I could sell it at 33 and rebuy it, get a lot more coin for my dollar?
I mean, I think it might even go worse than that. I mean, the thing is though, with this kind of crash, people will never look at crypto the same. It will never hit 100,000. after it crashes so hard in a couple of days, that is going to put so much fear. Because if you think about this, like people put a lot of money into the Bitcoin and stuff and into cryptos, and the market has been pretty stable until this point in time. But once you hit a major crash like this, people will and I'm not saying people like you. I'm saying like most people, the speculators, not the people who are so deep into
casual
it.
investors, right? That doesn't go any better, right?
They will never invest into this thing again.
Well,
So
if it got burned really bad, probably not. But I have to say one thing: when it crashed from 19,000 back down to 3,
Yep.
it did come up to 62 eventually. So I can't say
Yeah.
it doesn't hit a target. And Perth did make a good point. I don't know if you want to pull up his thing there. He did say we were in a crash, but Perth, when you said it, that was kind of speculation. The technicals just came in when I sold, and it confirmed there will be no bull trap. It's just going to sink. So,
Yep.
that's why I did it when I did it. Plus, I also
Yeah.
made a quick 4,000 a coin. Buying
Yeah.
and selling within an hour. Whatever, a couple hours.
That's always
Yeah.
nice.
Right. So it did kind of pan out for me a little bit. Look, I took a loss. I took a loss on Dogecoin. I lost 30%. I know a lot of people aren't happy that they lost money on Doge, but Tim, this is part of the game. You win some, you lose some. You got to have the stomach for it, and you got to know when to cut your losses.
I mean, but the thing is
100%.
though that most people they don't have the stomach for it. The people who have stomach for it, maybe 1% of the people who are investing into the cryptos, right? Most people they're not like, see, like you have the ability to follow the market, right? Because you're at home, you're watching it constantly.
There's days I lose 70,000, Tim. I mean, it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. But
there's days I make that. You know what I mean?
And think about it. And you're following this stuff, right? But imagine some guy, he's like working, right? He invested. I mean, there's people like, then they go to work, they come back, and it's like, fuck, everything is gone.
Yeah. No,
that could be so shocking that I think a lot of people, like, think about it. There's probably some fucker on the vacation right now, right? He's just on the yacht having fun. He left. He went on the yacht when the Bitcoin was at 60, right? He comes back and it's fucking half.
Right. Well, I mean, look, you could check it on your phone. I mean, I traded over my phone. It's pretty easy, but
no, I understand. But like, if you're on vacation, you might not have reception, and it's just like a lot of people. Like, I don't check stocks every day. Maybe if I check it once per week. I tried doing the just having fun with you guys on the thing, right, with the AMC, but man, that is so stressful. So like, I was like, you know what?
Listen, if you don't enjoy, I like it. I don't care if I lose or win. I mean, listen, I care. I take it. I don't take it personal though. I mean, it sucks to get a loser, but as long as you get more winners than losers, that's the name of the game. You're not going to win them all. If you think you're going to make money on every investment you ever made,
you're nuts.
You're really out of your fucking mind. Unless you're buying like long-term hold Apple, just do that. You know what I mean? You'll make your money. If you hold it for the next 20 years until you retire,
look, man,
buy Apple, I think Amazon's about to pop.
Dude, but there's people.
It is.
But there's people. Did you see? There's like a guy who is hyping up Bitcoin. He took out like a $10 bill and he ripped it. Like this US dollar, it's nothing. And it's like, wait, why are you ripping just a $10 bill if it's nothing? Like, why not? Like, that doesn't prove your point or anything. But like, why not set like if I mean, he probably has had a lot, but why not? If U.S. currency is nothing, why not take 10,000 and set it on fire in your backyard, or just rip a $100 bill? But like, anyway, he tore like a $10 bill, saying U.S. dollar, it's nothing. Crypto is the future. But then you see some shit like this. I mean,
no, listen, I think it is, and I think it's gonna stick. What I think is this is purposely being manipulated by big government and big business.
Well, government is literally like there's no What do you mean big government manipulate? There's no any regulation.
No. I'm saying like putting out all these hit pieces and putting fear into people to get them to sell.
Who's putting out hit pieces? The government?
I think governments are manipulating the market.
What do you mean?
All around the country, all around the world. Like creating fear and like it's not worth anything. Like China is one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin. They own like the most Bitcoin in the world. But what they do is they put out these hit pieces to scare out retail investors. Same thing they do in stock, and then they gobble up, a bunch of it.
Government, but
well, not just
everybody's
governments.
everybody's doing like. Look, I mean, there's people who are hyping it, right? Like nobody's like. Are the people who are hyping it? Are they saying the truth, or are they lying? I mean,
I think they believe in it. But the
what
thing
is
this:
the truth?
you can't really affect the stock the way a major country can. If they or a cryptocurrency, they can. They have a lot more money. They can control things in ways that a person could never do. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But
like let's say China decides we want to make the price of Bitcoin lower. You don't think they have enough power to make that happen one way or another?
But isn't Elon Musk
literally
controlling the price of the Bitcoin? And he's not a government. He's not a government.
No. But he's a major player. I mean, like a common.
Nobody's complaining about that. I mean, like, well,
people
want him. They're like, when is Elon Musk going to say that people should buy Dogecoin? They're like, they're expecting him to say it.
Why do you think I lost so much money on Dogecoin? I bought it hoping that he would say, I took a gamble. I didn't buy a lot, but I took a gamble. I put a couple thousand. I said, you know what? Maybe he'll say, they're going to accept it for Tesla and it'll go up a lot and I'll make some money. But unfortunately, the prick never did. So I lost 30%. But you know what? I didn't buy that much. I bought like 10,000 tokens. So what did I lose? $3,000 or whatever I lost? Not even. But it is what it is. I took a shot and I lost. I don't cry about it. I knew it was like going to Atlantic City and putting it on red or black at the roulette table, No,
but the government controls the the casinos, right? Because they have percentage, right? The casino, there's limits of how much the rules that the casino has to follow. Are people complaining about that? Like when you go to casino, like you can't lose. There's certain regulations that, like, there's laws that casinos have to follow, right? It's not
the games can only be rigged within 0.5% or something like that.
Right. Like
why do you think there's a 0 and a 000 on a roulette wheel?
Well, I don't know why.
It's because it makes the house always win a fraction of a percentage of money to keep the lights on. You know what I mean? Think about it. Let's say you go to a table and you bet red every hand. I bet black every hand. The 0 and the 000 guarantees the house will eventually make some money.
Yeah.
No matter what happens. You understand?
Yeah. So it's like, but it's same way like Coinbase, right? They charge a fee, so it doesn't matter how much you trade. They get their fee when you buy, when you sell.
Yep. Right.
They're the ones who win 100% of the time. There's no, like, people are not complain. I mean, it's like there's regulation. There's regulation everywhere. I mean, there's good regulation. There's bad regulation. There's fear mongering. There's hyping everywhere on both sides.
Right.
On all sides.
I'm not saying there's not, though. You're missing. I'm just saying right now, the narrative being pushed is fear, and that's why people are selling out. That's why you.
Well, I think the fear is because it's so been hyped up, right? Like, it's so hyped up, and
that would do the opposite, because then people would get FOMO and fear of missing out. If you hype it up, people will buy in. The only thing that brings it back down to reality is when people start doing hit pieces and saying this is going to be bad.
I mean, people will do hit pieces because it's profitable to hit pieces. It's fear mongering is very profitable. And like, if I was, I think if I wanted to make some money right now, right, on YouTube, right, I would be making how Bitcoin is going to crash videos and how everyone will lose all their money, because that I feel like that would be very it's freedom of speech. Like, what do you don't want hit pieces? You don't want. I mean, this is. I feel like we're getting into the territory of, like, freedom of speech, right? What people can say and what they can't
Yeah,
say.
yeah, but wait, hold on. Yeah, but you're taking it to a whole nother direction. I'm not saying what my feelings don't matter. I have no feelings.
Yeah.
I'm following what's happening and getting ahead of the curve. The way I feel about it is not, regardless.
Irrelevant.
Yeah,
By
it's
the
irrelevant.
way,
I don't give
can
a
I?
shit about how I feel. I just
Yeah.
want to predict what's going to happen so I could,
Yeah.
make money off it. That's
Look,
all.
and look, I have also predictions, and I'm looking how I'm just trying to analyze how to make money, not getting involved into it, right?
Well,
Right,
you
because
will
that's
be
the
because it's
safest way,
going
right?
down. If you don't buy it
Because
right now, you'll be saving money. I'll tell you that because my opinion is going to go down at least. I'm going to start buying back in around the 25,000 all the way down to 15. I don't think it'll ever pass. I'll go on to 15, but that's my plan. I have it mapped out.
why do you think?
Well, I don't know for sure, but that's just from the technicals. I don't because usually there's a thing called macro lows.
But JJ, I remember like I can go back a month ago, and you were saying it will dip to like I think you were saying when it was at 60, you said it will dip to 40 and it will go to 100.
Right.
It's
Well,
a fluid situation, Tim. Things can
right.
change.
You know Bruce Lee, how he says you can't be like a stiff tree. You got to be like a palm tree and blow in the wind. Technical analysis changes, and you have to
Yeah, this
redirect
is
yourself.
it's so
You have to stay
complicated.
on top of it because things change. But what I said last month, I'm sure I believed it, and the charts appear that way. But you have to keep following them. You can't look at a chart in a month and then never look back. You have to look at it every day and see, what's going on. Plus, you got to know what the vibe of like social activity has a lot to do with stuff like this too. When you have so many retail investors involved, because they're very emotional. They're not like big companies who don't think emotionally. Everything is like robotic with them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's usually why they make so much money. Because
I feel like a lot of people's margins have been called, and so once this kind of thing,
Well, the 25th is a huge short. You know that, right? There's charts. I don't have them to pull up for you, but
yeah,
on the 25th, Friday is a tremendous day, especially for Ethereum. There's like if you look at the chart of like the shorts, you know what a short is when you short a stock, like when you have a put, they end every Friday.
Yeah.
The ones that are on this Friday are like 5 times, like maybe even more. It's like this is a guess just looking at the size of the chart.
Yeah,
the chart is tremendous. There's so many shorts happening this week, and if it stays low, which I think this is why they're trying to keep it down, but I think it's going to cause an avalanche after Friday.
it's gonna. I mean,
listen, I hope it goes to fucking dust because I'll be buying it all because it will be back. And this is just a temporary bullshit thing. Listen, crypto is here to stay long term. If I had to make one decision, buy or sell, I would buy, but I'd prefer to sell now and buy when it's half the price. Excuse me one second.
Man, I don't have the stomach for any.
This is the government calling me, Tim. They're telling me not to tell you
secret stuff, Mr. GMT. Just quick clarification. I was trying to. I think Tommy, you guys already told Mr. GMT why I took down.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
He was freaking out yesterday.
Man, this is so funny. It's so funny. Mr. GMT is always so. Man, I don't even know how you guys noticed it. I mean, oh my god. Yeah. Let's see. Coolify and Tim, crypto has already crashed in the past to 5K. Yeah, I mean, but still, like back then, you look. There's difference. When it was 5K, it was still not everyone was doing it. I think the big difference between back then and now is that it's like every fiker on this planet knows about crypto and can easily like you go back to when it was 5,000. I don't think these Coinbase, all these they were as popular, or maybe they didn't even exist when it happened. I mean, you can correct me on that, but I don't think it was as easy to trade crypto when it cracked. It was very niche. It was very niche back then. Cause like you look at it now, right? And is David SW still accepting Bitcoin?
I think they are, Tim, but the way they do it is they don't take ownership of your coins. It gets converted to cash. So for them, they get American currency anyway. They don't care. what you paid.
Oh, okay.
But in 2017 and even in 2020, the price of Bitcoin and everything, they were still really low. It wasn't like, so hard to trade.
Mm-hmm.
But, that's just had a crazy run up.
Yeah, you look at now, and it's like there's like there's ways to turn crypto into cash much easier now.
Yeah.
Like it's a form of payment. Look at BitPay. You can literally PayPal has Bitcoin. So the difference between back then, like I think part of the reason why crypto jumped so high in the price was because it was started to be accepted as a form of payment. You know,
Sure.
PayPal added a crypto. Every major kind of trade company had crypto.
Mhm.
I mean, and that's why it was pumped up. I think what happened with these brands, like probably David SW,
Yeah.
they took all their cash and put it into crypto, and they were they probably made their money. Instead of just having cash, they cashed out. They probably now they took their money out. So they doubled their profits.
Mhm.
And I feel like, well, they'll still take the payment as long as it's instant conversion. But I feel like people will no longer look at the crypto the same.
Hey, I'm
Normal
back.
people. Hey, welcome back.
I'd like to retract all my previous statements.
Ooh, what happened?
I'm kidding. What are we looking at, Tim?
Oh, we were just checking if David SW still accepts Bitcoin and the crypto. They're just using this BitPay. I guess they can. It's like a conversion mechanism. Probably takes a huge chunk of your crypto to pay for a watch. So it's not like it's different. I mean, they're saying they're accepting crypto, but they're just using a BitPay as a form of payment method. It's a little bit different, right? Because it just
Yeah, but it
converts.
probably what he has is it automatically converts to cash, so you're getting the regular value anyway. People are
Yeah.
just saving. They don't have to convert it and pay the transaction fee to convert it to cash.
Well, I don't think they would take it like. I don't think they they would want it in the crypto form, right?
No, what they do is they put in there. Let's say you're buying a watch for whatever 30,000. You
Yeah.
give them one Bitcoin. It
Yeah.
automatically sells the Bitcoin and gives them the 30,000.
Exactly. That's exactly what I
So
was
he's
saying.
getting it in
Yeah.
real time at the real
Yeah.
price. He's not taking any chances.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's not waiting a couple days to see what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Mark is like, crypto is the currency of the future,
That's right.
particularly Ethereum. Yeah, not really. And maybe here's
I
look.
100% agree with everything Marco wrote here.
Right.
I'm just short term out. That's all.
I mean, look.
I could be
Here's
wrong.
what I'll say.
What if it goes up to 50,000 tomorrow? I could be wrong. I just lost
Anything. I
50%.
mean, with the crypto, anything is possible.
I
Here's what I'll
believe
say.
I'm 80% likely to be right, and I have to go with my odds. You know what I mean?
Well, in my opinion, crypto like Ethereum and all of these, they're not going to be currencies of the future. The technology, though, could be used to make,
The
like, for
currency.
example, yeah. So, for example, like United States can use the technology that was used to create Ethereum in order to put it into the U.S. dollars. Like, I upgrade U.S. dollar with Ethereum like blockchain technology, right? It's possible, but Ethereum, no, because it's not. I mean, Ethereum, it's in a way. I look at it as like gold, right? Like literally, like a piece of gold, right? Can you buy something with gold? I mean, I don't think so. You can't go to the store and say, "Here, I'll give you this chunk of gold, and you
Yeah,
give me
that's
this."
not
Right?
what it's designed for.
Right.
It's a store of value. It's not
Right.
currency.
Right. So that's why
That was the
it's
whole
not
idea
currency
behind
of the future.
currency.
It might be the technology. See, this is the difference. I think that. Oh, I missed the super chat. I think the technology involved in developed with these cryptos could be used to make the currencies that different countries use to make their currencies more secure. Jay Wright, £2 super chat. JJ's on it to fight. Ask, learn, understand, and make moolah.
Listen,
Thank you.
I could be wrong. Tommy knows a lot about this shit. He just doesn't say nothing because
No, I think a lot of what JJ's
he's
saying.
quietly amassing
Sorry
a
about that,
huge
Jay-Ray.
fortune without telling us.
No, the only thing I said was that until, like Tim was saying, Ethereum, unless that becomes less volatile, no one's parents, no one's going to trust putting their college fund into currencies like that. It's too crazy. But
It's not a
it's
not a currency. It's not a currency, right? So
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
a store of value.
Yeah.
It's a thing of value. It's a piece of code that's valuable because people value it.
Yeah.
But it's not a currency. People use it as a form of currency, but it can never be currency because currency is minted by government. Government can use the
Salvador is
technology.
using it as their currency.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Tim. I think that
what?
definition of currency is a little wonky. I think anything could be currency if enough people agree to it.
Right.
Well,
Could,
I mean,
salt was currency at one point. You know,
Yeah.
No. I'm saying if for example, are you saying that? Let's say some country, let's say Ukraine, decide to use Ethereum as their currency? They could, but it would be really stupid.
Why? That's an opinion, though.
Because the beauty of having your own currency is that you have full control of it. You don't have to.
But that's like what a communist government would do. But if the people want it, it's better.
What do you mean?
Do they have full
communist
control
government? A capitalist government. All governments right now use their most governments. All right,
let me rephrase.
Look at the euro.
It'll be good.
Exactly. Euro.
It'd be
the
good for the
European Union
government.
is as capitalist as it gets, and they're all decided to use one currency. It's opposite. It's actually the communists wouldn't do such a thing. Communists wouldn't use a crypto. It's like literally capitalist countries would. You're mixing the two things up.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: it might be good for a government to have their own currency because they can, assign a value to it. If it's not part, then it'll be better for the people if it's more free market. Like look at El Salvador, for example. They decided Bitcoin is now their currency. It's happened. And the thing is, they could be manipulated, let's say, by another government. See, you're not taking that part into account. Let's say the American government.
No. I mean, think about this.
Hey,
think about this.
Wait, hold on. It says your peso is worth 1/10 of what you pay when you're buying something from us. So Bitcoin counteracts that from happening to these smaller governments.
No, but dude, look at this. So a guy, let's say somebody in Salvador was signed up for a job to get 1 Bitcoin per year in salary. That 1 Bitcoin used to be 60,000. Now it's 30,000. You lost half your salary.
I mean, they still use the dollar over there. They use dollar and Bitcoin now, so you have a choice.
Ooh, you see, so it's even there. Like, yeah, I mean, look, the technology of Bitcoin. Here's what I mean. In my opinion, the technology could be used to make currencies more difficult to counterfeit. They can make it faster. So right now, if you want to wire somebody money, like if you want to wire someone US dollars, right, it takes really long time. But if this technology were used, right, then it could be the money could be transferred much easier internationally. So I see a lot of potential in the tech, not so much as using the actual Bitcoin makes no sense. To me, it makes no sense. But
Tim, if you had 1 Bitcoin, what watch would you buy?
Ooh.
Nobody in the
Space
chat
Panda.
apparently wants to hear about this anymore. So.
Space Panda, guys. Take me to space. I want the Space Panda.
Now, let me ask you a question. What if you bought the Bitcoin and by the time you got to your AD, it was only worth Submariner?
That would be the funniest thing in the world.
Hilarious.
Sorry,
That's a
Tim,
ridiculous thing.
you can no longer get a Space Panda.
Dude, and not only that, I buy the sub. Let's say instead of buying Space Panda, I buy the sub with it, and then it becomes the price of 57.11 by the time I get home.
Right. And then,
Imagine I mean, I don't think I would be able to live in that kind of world. I mean, it would be just
could
too
I just make one
psychologically
suggestion to you
stressful.
though? One type of like just to think about.
Mhm.
By the time any of these, whatever you want, cryptocurrency, whatever you want to call it, are stable enough to be run like daily currency, they will be tremendously more valuable. That's the whole point of buying. You're buying now because it is unstable now, but the prices are so much lower than they're going to be in 5 years
But
if it's adopted. You know what I mean? So
no,
that's
but
you're
the
paying
whole
that risk.
reason,
You know?
nobody's adopting this. The only
That's
reason
your
people
opinion.
buying
That's your
it.
opinion. There's no
No,
evidence to say you're
come on,
100% right.
come
That's opinion.
on, man. Okay, but I don't think it will ever be adopted by governments as their own official currency, right? I think the only reason people are buying crypto right now is because FOMO and because people are becoming millionaires in the like in a couple of days. So I think, I mean, although I do think that the train has left the station
They
for
said
that.
that in 2018 when it was 19,000 and it dropped to 3. And then, if you invested in it the same 10 years as you invested in the stock market, how much more money you would have right now?
I mean, should have, could have, would have. The
I'm
what do
just
you call it? The
saying.
hindsight. No, but it's
No,
not
the hindsight
because
shows you what you could have had. I'm not saying it's a predictor of the future. I'm just saying if you did, you're saying something's not valuable. It was way more unstable then, and look how well it's performed.
no, I think like
No companies took it.
was
What do
it
you mean?
more unstable back then?
Of
I don't
course it
think so,
was.
because
Of
no,
course
the
it was.
reason I think it
No,
was
there's
less.
evidence that there is. You're wrong though. What
No,
evidence?
I'm just saying. No, I'm just giving you my opinion.
All
Why I
right.
think it was more stable back then. I think it
Okay.
was more stable back then because people who were in it, they had more knowledge of what the hell they were doing, right? So in order to
Well,
get
how do you
into
know that? How do you know they had more knowledge of what they were doing? What
well,
makes you?
because it wasn't so easy. Like it wasn't on every, like it wasn't so mainstream. The crypto wasn't
So if it's
so.
mainstream, then it has to be more stable.
Like, no, it's exact opposite. Because people who are getting into it, they have no idea what they're. Imagine this. Imagine this. It's like when the people who are driving, right? Like driving sports cars, right? Okay, people who are driving sports cars, those are like they're the best. They're the most experienced drivers, because why would uh, anyone buy a sports car, right? If they're not expert for driving these things, right? But imagine like the price of sports car just dropped severely, and then all of these people started driving them. Like there will be so much more crash because it's so much more difficult to control those things. And that's what I'm saying. Like when you have something that's super niche,
But
then the
driving
people
something
who
requires a skill. Owning this requires nothing but holding.
no, but exactly. Now it requires nothing. That's why it's so mainstream that any idiot can do it. But before, you had to follow the Bitcoin. You had to, you had to consume a lot of like
But
Bitcoin media to know what it is. You had to really educate yourself. If you're not there, like literally, there's people investing in Bitcoin now. They have no idea what the fuck they're doing. They just heard the word Bitcoin and that people made $1 million overnight, and then they're buying it, and they don't know anything. But like, you think about it. How much Bitcoin media have you consumed? Like, can you tell us in hours?
I have no
Research,
idea on hours.
articles. I
But
don't know.
what I can tell you is it's much more mainstream, like you just said, and it's now being accepted by PayPal, Square, Tesla. It's definitely way more mainstream, and from that would make it more stable. Being that,
No, exactly.
hold on, hold
No.
on.
I'm saying
And
literally, like, there's so many
you're not letting
fighters
me
who are
finish. You just
completely
talked for
uneducated.
25 minutes about it,
But
you
you're
won't let me get
arguing opposite. It's the
2
opposite.
minutes to tell you my point. If all these major companies are accepting it, it is now acceptable and therefore less volatile because there's more solid money into it, more companies into it. It's not like where they're just a bunch of emotional retail investors playing a game of buying and selling. This are institutions that are going to hold these long term for decades upon decades. That will, and I mean, listen, this is common knowledge that once more companies adapt this policy of accepting Bitcoin, it'll of course get less volatile. So, your theory is just way off kilter. It's not even.
No. What do you
Not
mean?
even making sense.
Literally. What do you mean? It's like literally. I'm saying it's opposite. Like when you have more people, when you make something has broader appeal, like it's a very like when you expose something to more people. So, for example, if you give your Rolex to
I
one,
understand what you say. You
let's do
said
this.
this
Let's do
already.
this.
I
Let's do,
understand. You don't
let's do
have to
this.
repeat
Let's do this
exactly what you said.
experiment. Let's do this experiment.
All right, how
If
about
you,
this experiment? Rolex,
well,
is it? You think it's less stable now than it was 5 years ago, or more or less stable? Which one do you think?
well, let me give you my example, and then we'll because I don't know
Do you think
because
the
like
market
the
is
reason,
more or
think
less
about this.
stable?
Yeah, Rolex is really stable because it's so
Then why? There's so many
bulletproof.
casual people who only know the word Rolex. They don't know about movements. They don't know about all. It's exactly what you
Right.
said. Exactly. So you just said the exact opposite about Bitcoin as you're saying about Rolex.
Let me
All these
explain.
casual Bitcoin people come
No.
in, they only know Bitcoin.
No.
But when all the casuals that just know Rolex, you're saying that's safe. So you don't you're saying
No, you misunderstood. Look, listen. If you
All right,
if you give your
explain it to
day
me.
date,
Yeah.
if let's say you need to set your day date, right?
Right.
And you give it to me, what are the chances that I'm gonna break it?
I have no idea. There's no way to measure that.
Well, pretty low because I know how to set day and date
Do
on
you?
the day date, right?
Do you though?
Now, if you give your watch to 100 people, right?
Right.
We'll go through 100. Just we take random people on the street
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we tell
Okay,
them
I
here,
get it.
set the
100
day
people
and
got
date.
my watch. Go ahead. Yep.
The chances that they will fuck it up are
Oh,
much
higher.
higher because
Right.
you're giving something, you're giving a watch.
So you're saying the Rolex market is more unstable because all these people have these watches?
Yeah, I think we're in the bubble. I think
All right, but you
I
just said we
think a
weren't. You
lot of
just said it's
people.
more
Oh, Jay
stable.
Wright. One second. Jay Wright, £2 super. Tim, you and me are going in with JJ's help if that's okay, JJ.
Going in what? Yeah. Any whatever you want.
What?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Look, all I can tell you is this: the more it gets accepted mainstream, the less volatile it will become. Everybody understands that as a basic rule, except for you.
Look, I don't accept it. I think the more mainstream something becomes, the more
So you're
reason,
saying
the
the
more
dollar-
chances that something's gonna fail.
So is the dollar super unpredictable because so many people have dollars in their pocket? I mean, everyone basically has one. You know how many morons don't know what a dollar is or does that have them? Does that mean one day the value of the dollar goes up and down, or is it super stable because everyone uses it?
It's different because it's currency. Like whereas like no, but you're comparing you comparing US dollar. No, here's the thing. Here's the difference.
Yeah, I'm comparing US dollars
No,
to Bitcoin.
but you can't compare them. You can't
Why not?
compare it.
Why not?
Because Bitcoin is not currency. Bitcoin is like
Sure.
a Rolex watch
digital
or like a
currency.
piece of gold. They're two different things. You can't like a Bitcoin on itself.
Okay, gold. The more people who own gold, the more stable the price becomes. No.
I don't think so. I think
well, if there's less trading, Tim, if there's a finite amount less trading, it would affect the price.
I mean, these are basic laws of supply and demand. We're talking about here. This is like
there's exceptions
economics
to all of this.
101.
People can like look. So, for example, if one guy,
I think instead of taking who's that guy that author you take the classes?
Look, okay, I'll give you an example.
You got to
right?
take economics 101 instead.
No, I'll give you an example, right?
James Joyce.
No. Look, I'll give you an example. The reason why prices of Rolex are over retail, right, is because a lot of people want them, and not many people can get them, but a reasonable amount of people can get them. But let's say, so that's why price over retail is so high. But if one guy bought up every single Rolex, and he said, nobody will ever be able to buy these because I'll buy every single one. And then he just buys. Let's just say one guy buys all the Rolex, so no one can get any Rolex because he has all of them.
Well, they make more Rolex every year. They don't make more crypto. They don't make more crypto. They make. It's
irrelevant. This is just hypothetical. Then those Rolexes would be worthless because maybe people will stop. Like, you know what? This one guy has all of them, so fuck it. I don't even want to buy it. Like, so the only reason why these Rolexes are going through, because there's some kind of movement through, in and out, right? There's some trading going on. But if one guy were to buy up all of them, we don't know what the prices of these pandas would be. They might be worthless. They might be going under retail. So because people would just might move on to something else. People get bored
Speaking on to moving on to something else because people are getting
Hello,
bored.
Marco.
What's going on, boys?
Make me
Hey,
a
Marco.
Marco.
Let's get back to
Right
watches.
now,
Look,
you
people
bitch.
people want to talk about Rolex.
Cool if Shane Tim runs on a treadmill backwards. Hey, man.
Actually,
I
that
didn't
wouldn't
say
surprise
I
me,
know
to
what I'm
be
talking.
honest.
I'm just giving my perspective on this. So it's not. I'm not saying that my opinion is right or wrong or whatever. I'm just giving. Look. It's just a different view. I think. Look. I think. Perth, Tim, people can't get them because of shitty scammer IDs. Fact. I bet a relatively good amount of people can get them. There is some kind of look. There is a way to do it.
All I could say, Tim, because my mother always said to say nice things to people, is if there was a gold medal for mental gymnastics, you would get it.
Thank you. Hey, look, that's what I'm here for.
You do some incredible.
I'm just trying
mental
to
gymnastics.
explore all
JJ,
different
sometimes-
possibilities.
Sometimes I feel like I'm taking an exam in school when I'm talking to Tim, because they'll fucking do those linguistic
challenge you
gymnastics
guys.
on you. Yeah, they pull those
Let me-
linguistic gymnastics, I'm telling you.
Sometimes you just got to put your mouth where your ass is. You know?
Let's see. There's an interesting one here. Dylan Smith. What if it was accepted so wide stream that the U.S. government accepts it? Tim would argue it would be ultimate volatile asset.
Right. Yeah, because so many.
But
so many
like it's
casual
also what
users
if?
have it.
Look, I mean, I don't even know what that means. Ooh! Oh,
I got Tim. The Zealandy strap has arrived.
What are we wearing today,
was
boys?
that you? Was that you posting the straps?
Yes.
It's me.
Oh my god!
It's
What do
really
you
nice.
think? Do you like it on the
How
red?
is it?
I think it looks good.
It looks great with the white dial.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
It's a perfect summer strap.
Yeah, it's great. It's great for summer.
Paul Celestius, $5 super chat. Crypto talk so boring. Well, I'm trying to spice it up and make it a little bit more interesting.
A little bit less understandable.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because incomprehensible, I
JJ,
think, is the word.
I must admit, though, I kind of miss Tim. I miss this aspect about Tim. It's not fun when we all agree. We gotta have some contrarianism in the group.
I did. I missed him until about 5 minutes into this conversation. Then I wish he would go back to Barcelona.
Oh my god.
Well, look. If anything, I made you think. Try to, give you a puzzle to solve.
Oh man.
So, I'm not just gonna accept things for what they are. Oh, Tim, what the hell happened to the Barcelona stories? Yeah. We can talk a little bit about Barcelona. Maybe on the after show. Let's see. Wow, how many minutes do we have? Oh, we still got like half hour. Man. Oh man. And Dodger says no more crypto talk. Yeah, I think. Look, the crypto, they're going to dust, so there's going to be nothing to talk about soon. It's gonna be like it's gonna be like the coronavirus. It's gonna be like a thing. Oh, do you remember that 2001 thing? It's just gonna be a thing of the past. By the way, so how much was that strap? How much was that strap?
Strap is about 200. If you want to pull it up, it's a site. It's called Zealandy. I think it's from Australia. Zelande. It's pretty good. Oh, Tim, while you're away, we haven't. Me and Marco haven't made any announcement to you yet. Well, we really been keeping it under wraps for a little bit, but
what
we have
happened?
a small announcement. We're trying to do a new idea. You want to tell them, Marco, or what do you want?
You got this, JJ. You're more eloquent than I am.
We are starting a channel where we're going to do a Friday live stream with the new watch news, and we're going to do one collection review per week. You know, whoever sends in
Yeah.
an interesting one, we're gonna line it up. And we just made the channel. What, about a week ago? Not even. We haven't done anything with it yet because we were still like working on it. But yeah, we just started the channel. It's called Watch and Learn. It's gonna be pretty
Watch
cool.
and learn.
That's a smart name.
Ooh,
Good name.
Right.
damn, that sounds
It's
awesome.
going to be kind of like a watch news show for like Friday. I think we're going to do a Friday like live stream for an hour. Just go over the news for the week and do a collection review. Maybe just take a couple questions, and then we got a few other ideas. We're kicking around for like recorded video, but only once a week. Just do one stream with the weekly watch news.
That's awesome.
I'm going to work on my announcing, Tim. I'm gonna, hello, welcome to Watch and Learn. This is Watch Weekly News. I gotta practice my
I like it, man. I like
announcing
it.
there. Yeah. What do you think about that little weekly watch news? Yeah, just a little something. We want to try a little something different, you know.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
awesome.
like it. That's a really good idea, actually. Wow.
So we haven't really mentioned it to Arch yet or anyone. We figured we'd break it on your show.
Yeah, man. Look, if you guys wanna, we can make. If you wanna, are you gonna do like a WhatsApp group where you will compile all of this information, or you wanna include it in like a Discord? I can create like a channel.
Forget
No,
that.
I'm just saying like. So no. In order to prepare for the show, right? You need to like, who are you going to review, right? Like on which episode and stuff. Where are you
well,
gonna?
Yeah, obviously we're gonna prepare before the show, Tim.
Yeah.
Well, we made a
WhatsApp
an
group?
email. No, we
Even?
made an email, like, you know, people could email us pictures of the collection, and they could ask, you know, guidance, like what do they think they should do next, or any critique. And we'll do one a week. We'll pick like, you know, some like an interesting one, and you know, we'll just go over it and give them some ideas, and you know, pretty much just keep up with what's new in the world of watches and stuff like that. And then, you know, it'll be like, you know, same kind of thing as this. Everyone could come on and ask questions during the thing, you know.
I like it. I like
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
I couldn't find the channel,
pretty.
though. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, because Tim knows the trick. I don't know. I gotta, you know, he knows how to do that. There's no videos yet. You know, we just created the channel.
Yeah, I want to sub. I got to sub.
Yeah, I'll get the link to it.
Oh
Yeah, post the link. Post
Would
the
you
link.
mind if we drop the link in?
Yes, no, of course. No, you have to do it. What the hell?
Yeah, if anybody wants to
What the
subscribe,
hell?
we only have about 3 subscribers right now, but we just want to get it in the works, and then we'll see where it goes from there. But right now, we're just to see how. I think it'd be cool because there really isn't like a watch like news show, like, you know what I mean. Like I know like Blue Shirt kind of does one where they talk about like what's going on in some watches, but not really watches that
People care about.
Anybody cares about.
Right. And you know, no offense, they're nice guys, but it is a bit different than like our vibe. You know, it's a bit more dry. So I think that's a little more exciting. No, I'm not even. You know, listen, to each their own. I'm sure there's people who don't like our style of coming on and, you know, having fun. You know what I mean? But just something we want to try. You know.
No, that sounds like an awesome. We need to do.
Tim, we need you to go.
We
need you to go live from like on location. Like, you ever see remember when the Muppets, like Kermit, used to go live on location doing the weather? That would be so funny if you're like live from a Rolex place showing like new watches.
I was the second sub. I'm proud.
I need to try. I need to try that stuff.
Oh, that would be so funny. Even if it's pre-recorded, you know, you just pop it in there like Tim, live to Tim, and you could be on location somewhere.
Man. Oh my god!
But this is the place, Zealandy. This is I got the red one. I think I was telling the story on.
You know, it looks exactly like rubber bee.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but the guy is actually really nice. I actually bought one, and I messaged him that I would do a review for his thing, and he said, "Yeah, if you buy one, I'll send you like 1 or 2 extra ones, different colors." But he said the version 2 were coming out to wait a couple of weeks.
Oh.
And then, you know, I was away and everything. It was like almost 2 months, and I reached out to him. I said, you know, I never heard anything, but he said with COVID, it got pushed back to like 2020 sometime. So he just sent me the original V1. I pretty much, you know, our deal was I bought one and he'd send me 2 or 3, but I pretty much bought one and got one. You know,
Oh, that's nice.
so, but maybe he'll send me the other one or two, when they come out down the road.
Yeah,
We'll see.
no, that's awesome. Wow.
But yeah, I just put it on today. I'm gonna do a little, Oh yeah, Tim Marshall.
Hey, wait, there
But
was a
Tim
guy.
Marshall's more so selling what he has in stock. To be honest with you, we don't have an agenda of what we say is cool or not because we don't have stock. You know what I mean? This is not like Delray Lodge or something. No, they're cool and all, but of course they want to sell what they have in stock. I mean, come on, it's common sense. You know what I mean? I'm good. Of course, I'm going to spruik a Fleurier, a Parmigiani Fleurier if I have one. You know what I mean? If I have one,
Or HYT, HYT before they go defunct and you can't service things and they're worthless.
We're probably going to do our first show on Yema. Why it's such a good brand.
I thought it was going to be Smith's, JJ. I thought it was Smith's.
Yeah. Of course, it'll be me doing the technical analysis about all the watches.
Right.
Oh man,
what do you think about these straps, Tim? Would you put one on one of your Rollei?
Well, you know what? I was talking to a viewer over email, and he was telling me that he wants to get an Aquaterra. He's on the waiting list for the Datejust 36, right? So this is like when I was in Barcelona, I was exchanging emails with the guy, and he wants to get the 36, but they told him he has to wait until the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's like, oh, maybe I should get the Aquaterra in the meantime. And I was like, what Aquaterra? That makes no sense. Why would you want to get an Aquaterra? Because he already has like a pretty and amazing collection. Actually, you know what? Let me bring up his collection onto the screen. He gave his Rolex to his father. But it is what it is. And I told okay, here it is. 1 second, share. Okay, hold on. I have to save the image because it's sideways. And he was saying he wants the Aquaterra. You're not gonna believe it because it's got the rubber strap. He wants the Aquaterra on the rubber strap, and the way he's like, the rubber strap hugs the bracelet. He just wants a rubber piece in his collection. Oh, by the way, Paul, we're gonna do a story in a little bit after this one. Actually, I have to think of a story because I did the one about the Platona. I did the one about the aluminum. Man, people in Barcelona, they don't really. I haven't seen that many watches. It's crazy. Let's see here. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this is his collection right now. Right? And he wants to add Explorer 1 and a rubber Aquaterra. And I told him, you know what? Maybe getting one of these rubber straps do they make it for Tudor or for Tudor? Oh, do they make it for Tudor? Because I think this would be a perfect watch to put a rubber strap on.
I think they might. I mean, if they don't, you could always get, what are the other ones? Everest and Rubber
because
B. Zealandy does make some Rolex ones. I don't know if they make it for Tudor.
Because I can see almost every Rolex.
Chuna. Yeah, they might not have gotten to Tudor yet. Maybe with the version 2s.
J-Ray is correcting our pronunciation. It's aluminium. I fucking hate that pronunciation.
That is the UK way to say it.
Right.
British speak.
It's aluminum. That's the way you say it. Come on, guys.
And Paul M says, I tried the 38 millimeter Aquaterra last week. Actually, very nice. That's what he's talking about, the 38 Aquaterra. And I'm thinking,
what's
like,
the
maybe
other size? 41 or no 42, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
it's 41.
43. I think it might even.
No, there's 43 is only the world time.
Oh.
I'm trying to kind of sway him away from it. I don't think he needs. Does he need an Aquaterra? I mean, he already has Man on the Moon.
No, right. He needs Rolex.
What's that last one there? What is the last one?
It's
the
a
Hamilton and the
the
Seiko
Hodinky.
Alpinist.
The Hodinky Alpinist.
Hodwinky.
Yeah, they made a limited edition.
And you know
They
what?
actually sell it for crazy premium.
Yeah, good. I would get that crazy price
Yeah.
and flip that thing and get something else.
Actually,
What-
this salmon
what's
dial
the-
Mont Blanc could be a great alternative to the Japanese brand
What's that first one?
Yeah.
Hamilton?
And
Yeah.
Ming.
Kaki.
All right. Whose collection is this? It's a pretty cool collection, but
Right? It's pretty awesome.
It's unique. Yeah.
you got to get a
Yeah.
Rolex in here, though.
Yeah,
Gotta
so
get-
he has the
Yeah.
sub, but he gave it to his dad. He got it, I think, sub no date.
What?
Yeah,
Why would
He
you do that? Give him the tuna. Ask him to
Yeah.
swap for the
Swap it
tuna.
back.
I mean, it makes no sense. I mean,
Who would do that? Why would
it's
you
so
do
weird. I mean, maybe it's too
Dude,
big
the
on him. I don't
tuna.
know.
I got to be honest. What you really need in here is a GMT, a Rolex GMT.
that?
God
God
damn.
bless you, Jesus.
Ah,
I
God
What the
would,
hell?
I would get a Rolex GMT, and I would probably flick the Seiko, and
no,
And
he
the
can't
Mont
flick
Blanc.
the Seiko. He
And
got
the
the Seiko to when he got accepted into medical school.
what are they going to throw him out if he sells it?
Ah,
They're gonna build a shrine for the
he
watch.
likes the Seiko. You know, he's not really.
I
I
bought
think
this watch when my grandmother touched my knee for the last time before she passed. Who cares? What are you talking about?
No, I understand that, Jed. I understand.
There's
No, come
different
on, that's
people,
all
there's different
nonsense. I
people.
have watches I could say I wore this the last time I saw my last.
Flick the Hamilton and the Mont Blanc. Flick the Hamilton and the Mont Blanc.
look,
I kind of
I
like the
don't.
Mont Blanc. I think that's pretty cool. The salmon.
The
dial.
Mont Blanc really adds a lot of
Get
character.
a Gromfeld
I would,
Principia
I would
instead.
definitely take it off that strap and put like a dark.
It's a Tudor
navy-
strap.
Yeah, well,
It's a tuna?
I would
It
take
looks
that
like
off.
a Tudor strap that you get
Probably
with the
from that.
Tudor.
Yeah, it probably is for that. I would take that off, and I would get a navy alligator strap for that.
Yeah.
Really class that baby up.
Yeah, I think so.
And get rid of that
Salmon
Hamilton.
dial.
Get rid of the
it's beautiful.
Hamilton. For Rolex.
Mm.
Yeah, the Hamilton. I don't like black cased watches like that. I just don't. I think.
Yeah.
I think. But he has a nice collection. I like that he doesn't obviously follow the trend.
Yeah.
What would he get from Rolex? I think 40 mil or
GMT.
42 mil Explorer 2. Polar
No.
or black.
No,
or
no, no,
Polar-
no, no. He has small wrists, so he's getting.
But he has a Speedy.
But the Speedy wears very small.
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't wear
It-
smaller than the GMT.
Yeah, it doesn't wear smaller than that GM. Not the 40 mil.
I would get a 40 mil bat. I would get a Batman. Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I think he
Or a
should
Pepsi.
do? Oh, I have a better idea. I have a better
Or get
idea.
a
Check
free
this out. This is
ceramic
gonna be
GMT, yeah.
crazy. I mean, we're not even thinking
All
about
black, black, black.
But I think what he should get the Explorer 1 because that replaces the Hamilton, right?
No, he needs a
Explorer
GMT.
136.
Forget it. He has a tuna and he has the Alpinist to replace the Hamilton. And the Mont Blanc.
No,
the Mont
no,
Blanc
I'm
too.
just thinking like if he's keeping this collection, right? Hamilton is not necessary because Explorer
to
1 is just a better version of the khaki Hamilton, right? That's the luxury version of the Hamilton,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So
then,
and then instead of Seiko, you know what he should get? A Patek Philippe World Time, the one Archie has. Boom,
The
that's his
5112?
GMT. And that's on a leather strap. That would be
I don't think so. I think that's ridiculous.
Miko.
You want to see
You don't
the
like-
you want to see the perfect beginner setup? Not beginner setup. Let me rephrase that. The perfect value for money setup where you're still getting quality pieces, but they're not super expensive. There you go.
Oh, okay, hold on.
And they're all for sale, guys. They're all available.
They all happen to be for sale. No, but seriously, in all seriousness, this is the perfect value for money setup. Look at this. You got a GMT, you got a thermostat, you got a diver, and you got a dress piece. Look at that.
It's a
It was a good
collection.
transition.
It's true though. It is. Screw you guys. You can
Why go through the trouble of building collection piece by piece? We can just buy the whole collection and be done with it.
Right.
But look, if you think about it, like that JJ, that collection that you just showed, that's more than any man can ever need for the rest of
It's
his
the
life.
perfect 4-piece setup.
Yeah.
Like value for money.
Yeah.
Perfect 4-piece.
It's better than most people can like buy if they go out by themselves, right?
I mean, you
Think
could
about
also
it.
buy a Ming, a pizza slice, a panerai.
You can
You
make,
do that.
yeah, you can step in some turds, or you can just have 4 bangers and be done with. I mean, I think
Oh, I'm finished, guys.
I like it.
Listen, I'm just saying that's a great setup for, like, if you want a quality pieces without spending a lot of money.
Oh, by the way, I'll tell you guys a little story. What happened when I was in Korea? So my wife is Korean. Wait, I said in Korea. When I was in Barcelona, right? It's so funny when we were staying in the like the Hilton Hotel, and across the street, apparently, Korean prime minister came to like Spain, and he was staying overnight in Barcelona. So they had like Korean flags.
Oh man.
So my wife went to talk, to because there was a lot of like security, and people, she was like, "What is happening?" I was like, "Yeah, look at this. They got the Korean flag, and there's a bunch of Korean people standing there." And she thought I was joking, but it was actually like. So she went down, and she was talking to them for like some time. But yeah, he was there visiting. What a coincidence, right? It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Ooh, watches global V2 $5 super chat. Welcome back, Tim. Thank you so much. Glad to be back.
Look at Bear. Best time starter
Oh,
timepiece is gold. Ulysses 9.
look at this, Jonathan. How much for the speedy JJ? JJSW.
Come to JJSW 6800 shipped USPS priority to your door.
JSW.
Come to JJSW.
Such a crazy story. Yeah, I mean it's quite a coincidence. It's weird. It's pretty funny. Yeah, because did they give you juice and shower at the hotel? Yeah. Ooh. Unfortunately not. I mean, I tried looking for juice and shower, but it's hard. It's hard and expensive.
Especially when you go there with your wife, it must be difficult.
Yeah. It's just like she didn't leave me out of her sight, so it's kind of she's
No,
scared
you're
of everything. She can't go anywhere by herself. Like, one day
America,
she was
in America, you must come to JJSW. Oh, go ahead.
JJSW.com. JJSW. By the way, I'm gonna see if my website is going to take payments if I can sell our
that'd be
stuff.
cool.
Right?
Yeah,
That would be so amazing. I just
You know
paid.
what's so funny? I try to sell watches and nobody wants to buy them. But if I just beg and say I really need a FP Journe, I probably make more money begging for the FP Journe than selling my watches. But I refuse to do that.
Yeah. You have to play the game.
There's only a limited amount of money you can have in watches. That's my.
Wait, it's $6,800 US?
What do you think the retail price is, Tim?
Retail price is $71.50 plus tax with no discount. Good luck.
Wait, which speedy
I'll
is
pay
that?
$1,000 more for one that's not
brand
too
new. Brand new. Sapphire.
I don't care. Listen, I'll keep it.
Wait, can I see it again? Can I see the speedy?
Yeah, I have no problem keeping it. I'm not taking more than $1,000 loss on it. Somebody in the
Wait,
chat.
how much did you buy it for?
I buy it for $7,000.
Oh,
plus tax. It's $71.50 plus tax, Tim. No discounts when it just came out.
Oh shit! That's the new.
This is 3861 Sapphire Sandwich.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Wait, how come I went? That's sick, man.
Yeah. Otherwise, it stays right here, Tim. If someone doesn't want to save $1,000, they go to the store and pay retail.
Paul Ab, you gonna take
2 months
Bitcoin on
old.
the new website? Yes. Well, no. I mean, can I take the Bitcoin? I don't think it's integrated yet.
Tim's not gonna take Bitcoin like Archie didn't, and then it's gonna go to like 300,000. He's gonna kick himself why he never took Bitcoin.
Well,
It's
you know what? There's a
sapphire
PayPal
sandwich with a
checkout.
crystal display case back. That's right.
Yep.
You know, there's
Yeah, it's-
PayPal checkout, and I think when you check out with PayPal, you can choose to pay with Bitcoin now. So
Oh wow.
Right.
yes, it's
Perfect.
crystal
This is
back.
your opportunity to buy one at a discount.
Good luck going to your AD and saying you want a discount on these because they're not giving them. So maybe unless maybe
Yeah,
you're
not right now. Not right now.
Oh, of course
Right now
not.
it's
This is 2 months
hard.
old. 2 months old, and it's like new condition.
Yeah.
I'm not giving more than 1,000 off what you're going to pay at the AD. Sorry.
I don't think you can even buy them yet, because they're all out of stock.
I actually went. They can't even order. I asked them. They asked me if I had prior purchase history. I said no. They said we can't order you one right now. We're too backed up. And we don't have that many Omega ADs in Montreal. I think we have like 3 or 2. 2 actually. We have 2. I didn't go to the other one. That's the one
Congratulations, Leo C. Welcome.
Oh shoot, Leo C, thank you for becoming a staff writer. By the way, guys, make sure that you click on your membership benefits and go and join the Discord.
Can you click Jonathan T for a second? Because I want to address this. Everyone, good. So go there and pay $68.50 plus whatever sales taxes in your area, and that'll be roughly another 7-8%. So that'll cost you $7,600. So if you want to pay $800 more from, how new is it? It's coming from a gray market dealer, so it's not new. But go ahead, pay $800 more then.
Any watch that's bought from an AD and that's being resold on the gray market is not new.
Yeah.
It's not new anymore, guys. I don't care if they say it's new. It's not new.
It's just as new as mine is.
Right, exactly.
Right, and it's 800 less, or 600 less, whatever.
Thank you, Leo. Thank you very much.
No, there's definitely tax sold online, Jonathan. I don't know if you know what your laws are now, but any out of state you ship to, they charge that state's sales tax. So check it out.
Unless it's like state that doesn't take taxes, right?
Well, yeah, whatever your state sales, unless your state has no sales tax.
There's like 3 states. No tax since sold online. Look, it depends on which state. So it's hard. It's hard to do. Actually.
Oh, I can't say. But the one that Captain got recently, his was no tax.
Yeah, but he bought it from
David is in Florida.
Yeah,
David is W. David.
When you
Florida,
pay with
Florida.
Bankwire, yeah. But let's not get into that on this. I don't want to blow up anybody's situation.
No, that'll be later.
Anybody's spot, right?
Ooh, Leo says Google fiked up and my payment processing and unsub me from you. That's nasty and vicious. Wait, did they let you keep your? Oh, okay. So even though you unsubbed, you sub back, they let you keep your status, which is pretty cool. So you get your.
Pull up Stuart Logan's question. There you go. I don't think they do fit. To be honest with you, I think you can make them fit, but they don't fit.
No, read
correctly.
the chat.
Oh, all right. JJ, any idea if the Zealandy fits the Speedy as well as the Seamaster? They don't have a Speedy specific straps, but the 1861 and the 3861 are the same, so I'm curious. I don't believe they'll fit exactly. I think you can cram it in there, but it's not going to be perfect. The pins are in a little bit of a different position. And I'm sure if they did fit, he would have pictures with a Speedy on it, because I'm sure he'd like to sell more of them. But I know when I looked into doing it, they said it's not going to fit correctly. So.
Ooh, Spence R, $5 super chat. Hola, Tim. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy to be back. It's been rough not doing the shows. It's kind of weird. Yeah, but hopefully, I came back straight, jumped right back in. Hopefully I'll rebound pretty quickly. So that we can keep the pump going, because life without the live stream is not worth living. Wait, who's that behind you, Tim? What do you mean?
That's a good way to scare someone.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't fit exactly. I asked the guy myself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The positions are in a little bit of a, for the spring bars are in a little bit of a different position.
Did they do that on purpose? Good question.
It could be just. I doubt it. They don't
Planned
do it. Why would they do it?
obsolescence?
Like,
No.
let's mess up Zealandia and not put them in the same position. I doubt it. I think it's more about how the bracelet fits on that particular watch. They need to position it in the best position for their original factory bracelet to look right.
Yeah. Any AD playing game, purchase history game over 321 are fucking stupid. They aren't in the same position as Rolex ADs. Delusional. I mean, it's the delusions of grandeur.
It's
321s
basic,
are very limited.
guys. Exactly. It's basic It's negotiations 101. If you have leverage, you're gonna squeeze the leverage as much as you can, guys.
Squeeze the squeeze.
Right. They're very limited amount, and they're going for the triple retail. So I mean, of course they're going to be, those in the Snoopy, like you're not getting.
You're gonna have
unless
to play the 80 games. Yeah,
unless you
100%.
buy a lot of Omega, you're probably not getting them. I mean, I bought 5 of them this year, and I still haven't gotten them.
The question is, are the Omega able to continue doing the squeeze, or are they going to,
Well, Tim, there's only 2 models here. Let's not 3 models if you include the Platinum 321. But
yeah.
let's not get crazy here, Tim.
Oh,
Come
but
on,
what
it's
if?
still
What
Omega.
if? It's just I don't trust the Omega enough to keep squeezing. They can release the squeeze at any second and just open up the floodgates if they need the money.
No, they can on the 321 because they have to regulate it. It's actually pretty difficult for them to do it. Like they only have like very few watchmakers who can actually assemble and work on the movement and regulate it.
Yeah.
So they can't actually open the floodgates because those aren't like simple movements. They're actually quite complicated. I mean, they're used. The 321 is the 2310 Lamania Bosch, which is in the Patek 5070, the Corne de Vache from VC.
Look,
So actually, you need that good one.
Man, it's not that difficult. I think they're just bullshitting.
Right,
Man.
you
It's
just screw this here, screw that there, and there you go. The movement's assembled.
Dude, this is just like every brand. Look, you look at they're not FP Journe, they're not making freaking even those Richard Milles, they're not as complicated. I mean, Richard Mille will say this is the most fucking complicated thing that ever been made. It's not as complicated.
It's pretty complicated too. Tim, their movements are made by Renault and Poppy, which is one of the most legendary movement manufacturers in the world, if not the entire. It's like a think tank for watchmaking.
Look, I think it might be complicated for us, idiots, but I think for watchmakers, it's not that complicated.
Tim, are you joking? The Nadal watch literally is you can't, even if you like swing really hard or whatever, like it's resistant to forces, right?
Yeah.
Like strong forces and can absorb strong forces. There's no other watch that can do that apart from that
got a little echo.
IWC that just came out, Tim. That's just one of them.
Look, I think they have tools that allow them to set and regulate the watch so that it's not as complicated as it looks. I mean, it looks complicated. I understand that. But if I were to make a watch that's super complicated, I would have things that you can like put it into some kind of a mechanism to make it simpler. I mean, it looks super complicated because we don't know what the hell we're looking at and we don't know how it's put together. But I bet it's quite, like you look at the car and you think like, oh, how the fuck did they make it? But then you look and it's like made by machines, just like right, and then you're like, oh, that looks complicated. But
maybe the parts aren't complicated to manufacture, Tim, but assembly, oiling the movement, that's quite common. By the way, can you pull up that comment by Ray Marrero? It's right up above MJT, like 2-3 comments.
Yes. Oh, I picked up a 2021 Speedy today. Hasselite with my 1-year anniversary of going through chemo and cancer. Wow.
Hey, congratulations, Ray. I hope you're doing well, man. Hope the health is okay.
All the best.
Wishing you nothing but the best.
Yes, definitely, man. That's look, life is short, and surviving something like that, yeah, you have to enjoy and just try to look at the positives,
Right.
and keep going forward, man. Hey, glad to have you here, and just we're all trying to move along and just gonna have fun when the life is down and when life is up. So hey, thank you for listening. Oh man. Oh my
Whew.
god. What a crazy thing, man. That is tough.
I can only imagine.
Yeah. Sheesh. Damn. Hmm.
I'm glad you got something to mark the occasion, though.
Yeah.
It's very fitting, you know.
It's an awesome watch, yeah. Yeah, never. See, you get something like that, you hold on to it to remember what you overcome. That's what I like, the watches, not the flipping,
The stories that
building.
we make with them and the stories behind them. That's what it's all about.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I don't think you should sell the pan. Don't sell
I'm
the
not selling the pen. I'll sell the sub any day before I sell the pen. Any
Mm.
day.
Get rid of that thing.
Yeah, like actually, I do think like, yeah, you know what, you can flip out out of the sub. You can get back into the sub because you didn't buy it cheap, and I don't think it's gonna go higher than that. So even if you sell it, I don't think you're not gonna
Of
lose
course, it's
money.
going to go higher, Tim. In 30 years
No,
from
it's
now,
not.
I'm trying to buy myself a nice independent. It needs to go to like 40 or 50,000 in 20 or 30 years from now.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Reinhard Lampoon, Tim, Rolex should be available in the claw machine. Look, I it's not. It doesn't cost that much to make them, I think. It's just the brand name. The brand name. That's what it's all about. You can buy them at the AD in the UK. Tried a few weeks back. Nice watch, bracelets, but more. Yeah, when I was in the Barcelona, they did have it in the boutique.
The 321?
Yeah. No, not the 32-1. What are you talking about? No, the
Oh, the
8.
3861.
Yeah, 3861. I wanted to take a look at it, but there was some fiker buying something, and he was spending so much time just chit chatting. He was buying IWC. I was like, ah. I saw it was not even a good one. It was just something. It was making me sick just looking at a guy trying to buy IWC at full whack. I was just like, oh my god, it made me ill. So I had to leave. It's like I don't want to talk to this. I was listening to their to their conversation, what they were talking about, how they were kind of a little bashing Rolex, like, it's so hard to get steel Rolex now. Everything is gold. It's just like, and yeah, the advantages of getting IWCs, you can get this amazing watch. Shut the fuck up, get the hell out of here,
So
man.
leave that
And he's
shit.
not even discounting,
You know,
Ooh,
I
that's
love
a good
hearing
word.
people say that, like, "Oh, you can't get it." Complaining. The more people complain about Rolex, the safer I know the value of my watches are.
Yeah, I mean, dude, but like not even getting a discount on the brand new IWC Pilot watch.
Terminal.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
It might be the new ones, but still, I would just wait. I'm saying they're gonna be 30% discount easily in a couple of years.
Yeah, man, it was whack.
Can you imagine the models like the Portugueser before they had the display movement? What those are gonna go to?
Mm.
Ooh, it's gonna be terminal.
Completely worthless, worth nothing.
Well, it's not worthless, but it's gonna be like it's gonna sell for big discount.
And let's be honest, there's so many watches right now. Like this can't go on.
That's the
Uh,
problem too. Yeah, I saw
yeah.
the poll earlier on. There's too many watches being made. You know, the only like truly profitable companies are like Patek, Rolex, and the other one is Hermes. Surprisingly, so Hermes watch sales increased 5%, probably because the Hermes AD games.
Evil Ego 8.
Oh,
What does
yeah,
your
sorry.
life come to when you watch a show with 122 episodes and only 100 viewers? I'm genuinely worried about your lives. Hey, man, don't have to worry about our lives. We have to worry about your life.
Tim, what else are we supposed to do? Like,
Yeah.
we're
I
acting
mean,
like we're
that's
living
it's
in a
100
normal
viewers. I mean,
situation.
man, we're not. Look, it's not like we have been making incredible progress in improving the show and making it more.
Oh shit, Archie's live right now, Tim.
Oh,
We didn't even get
Okay.
a reminder. We didn't get
Yeah, that's
anything.
weird. He didn't. There was no. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Oh, he's got a new chair. Okay, guys. Oh, and yeah. See you guys on Archie stream. Take care, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Right, we kind of. Oh, actually, let me catch up with these. Alex is selling his 3861 Hasselblad Omega. Ooh, the Holy Trinity is the way to go. Hey, man. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna do an after show. So, I'll see you guys a little bit later. Okay. Yeah. Take care.